Whispers in Room 13. Nestled on the outskirts of a quaint town, the Riverside Inn stood as a relic of forgotten elegance. Its faded grandeur masked a history of dark secrets, and Room 13 held a reputation that locals dared not discuss. When MIA, a weary traveler, checked into the Riverside Inn, she had no inkling of the horrors that awaited her. As MIA settled into Room 13, an unsettling chill permeated the air. The wallpaper, peeling with age, seemed to whisper ancient tales of despair. The antique furniture creaked under the weight of forgotten memories, and the dim lamplight cast long, ominous shadows. That night, as MIA drifted into uneasy sleep, she was awoken by faint whispers echoing through the room. At first, she dismissed them as figments of her imagination, but the whispers persisted, growing into distinct murmurs of anguish. Drawn to a flickering shadow in the corner, MIA noticed an old, dusty mirror that seemed to reflect more than just her own image. As the whispers intensified, MIA discerned fragmented stories of a tragic past, a forbidden love affair, a mysterious disappearance, and a sorrowful soul seeking redemption. The room, it seemed, held onto the echoes of its dark history. Determined to unravel the mystery, MIA delved into the town's archives. She discovered that decades ago, a forbidden affair had unfolded in Room 13, leading to a tragic disappearance and a lingering malevolent force. The whispers in the room were the tormented cries of lost souls trapped in a realm between the living and the dead. Night after night, MIA encountered apparitions in the dim-lit corridors and felt the weight of unseen eyes watching her every move. The once charming inn transformed into a haunted haven, and Room 13 became a portal to a realm where the past bled into the present. Desperate for release, MIA sought the help of a local medium. Together, they performed a ritual to free the trapped souls from their perpetual torment. As the incantations echoed through the inn, a tempest of ghostly apparitions swirled around Room 13, culminating in a blinding light. When the light subsided, the air felt lighter, and the oppressive energy that once gripped the Riverside Inn had dissipated. MIA, though exhausted, sensed a newfound tranquility in Room 13. The once dreaded room had become a symbol of redemption, a place where the tormented souls found solace, and MIA, forever changed by the experience, left the Riverside Inn with a profound respect for the thin veil that separates the living from the lingering echoes of the past. Title: Ephemeral Echoes of the Crescent Hotel. Nestled atop the Ozark Mountains, the Crescent Hotel, an imposing structure with a storied past, stood as a beacon for those seeking respite. Emma, a travel blogger with an affinity for the paranormal, checked into the Crescent, unaware that her stay would become a haunting tale etched in the annals of the hotel's history. Emma's room, perched on the highest floor, offered a breathtaking view of the moonlit landscape. The vintage charm of the Crescent, however, concealed an unsettling energy that permeated the halls. As midnight approached, strange sounds echoed through the corridors, reminiscent of distant cries. Curiosity ignited, Emma delved into the hotel's archives, uncovering a dark chapter involving a notorious cancer cure performed in the early 20th century. Dr. Walter, a charlatan posing as a physician, had lured desperate patients to their doom, claiming he could heal them. The hotel's highest floor had been his makeshift hospital, and Room 237, Emma's current abode, was ground zero for these sinister experiments. On the first night, Emma awoke to ethereal whispers and flickering lights. Shadows danced across the walls, and the air became thick with the scent of antiseptic. Room 237 seemed to transcend time, revealing glimpses of the tortured souls who had suffered at the hands of Dr. Walter. Driven by a mixture of dread and determination, Emma reached out to a local paranormal investigator, Samuel, who was well versed in the Crescent's sordid past. Together, armed with cameras and audio recorders, they ventured into the haunted corridors of the hotel. As they conducted their investigation, the echoes of pain and betrayal reverberated through the once hallowed halls. Doors creaked open on their own, and disembodied voices begged for release. In Room 237, Emma felt an unseen force guiding her towards a hidden compartment in the decaying floorboards. Beneath, They discovered Dr. Walter's forgotten journals, chronicling the horrors he had inflicted upon the vulnerable. Determined to bring closure to the tortured spirits, Emma and Samuel performed a ritual to cleanse the room of its malevolent energy. In the final moments of the ritual, the air crackled with an otherworldly energy. A spectral light engulfed room 237, and the tortured whispers faded into the night. The once haunted hotel seemed to exhale a sigh of relief, and Emma, forever changed by the encounter, left the Crescent with a newfound appreciation for the thin veil between the living and the ephemeral echoes of the past. Asterisk title: The Labyrinth of Shadows at the Ravencliff Manor. Asterisk. On the outskirts of a forgotten town lay the imposing Ravencliff Manor, a structure shrouded in mystery and surrounded by an air of palpable dread. Victoria, an investigative journalist with a penchant for unraveling enigmas, arrived at the manor with the intention of exposing its long-buried secrets. As Victoria stepped through the grand entrance of Ravencliff, the atmosphere seemed to shift. The air hung heavy with the weight of untold stories. She was assigned room 333, a chamber that harbored a sinister reputation among the locals. Night fell, and Victoria found herself entangled in a web of unsettling occurrences. Whispers slithered through the halls, and shadows danced malevolently in the moonlight. Room 333 became a portal to a realm where time itself seemed to warp, revealing glimpses of a ghastly past. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Victoria delved into the manor's archives, unearthing a tale of forbidden love, betrayal, and a tragedy that had cast Ravencliff into perpetual darkness. The manor's original owner, Lady Isabella Ravencliff, had suffered a gruesome fate after discovering her husband's infidelity. It was said that her tormented spirit roamed the corridors, seeking vengeance. Victoria's investigation led her to a hidden chamber beneath the manor, a labyrinth of forgotten passages where Lady Ravencliff's tragic tale unfolded. As she navigated the dimly lit maze, the walls seemed to close in, and the echoes of the past reverberated with an eerie resonance. In the heart of the labyrinth, Victoria encountered a spectral apparition, a grief-stricken Lady Ravencliff. The ghostly figure beckoned her to a forgotten altar, revealing a locket containing a lock of hair. It was a token of the forbidden love that had led to the tragic events. Compelled by empathy, Victoria vowed to bring closure to Lady Ravencliff's tormented soul. With the help of a local medium, they performed a ritual to release the trapped spirits and cleanse the manor of its haunting energy. The air crackled with a supernatural force, and the labyrinth seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. As dawn broke, Victoria emerged from Ravencliff Manor, forever changed by the ethereal journey. The once dreaded room 333 became a symbol of redemption, and the manor, freed from the shackles of its haunted past, stood as a testament to the thin veil between the living and the lingering shadows of history. Asterisk title: Whispers of the Forgotten Sanctuary. Asterisk. Nestled deep within the dense, foreboding woods stood the long-abandoned Sanctuary Lodge, a place that time seemed to have forsaken. Lucy, an adventurous photographer seeking to capture the allure of forgotten places, embarked on a journey to unveil the mysteries hidden within the decaying walls of the lodge. As Lucy stepped into the desolate lodge, the air hung heavy with the scent of damp wood and the eerie silence of abandonment. Each creak of the floorboards seemed to resonate with whispers of a bygone era. Room 17, the heart of the lodge's mysteries, beckoned her with an irresistible pull. Nightfall cast an ethereal glow on the lodge, and Lucy set up her camera, determined to capture the lodge's haunting beauty. As she peered through the viewfinder, shadows seemed to dance in the corners of the room, and the temperature dropped inexplicably. It was then that she heard the first faint whispers, like echoes from a forgotten realm. Driven by an unseen force, Lucy delved into the history of the Sanctuary Lodge. It was once a haven for artists and intellectuals seeking inspiration, but a dark turn of events led to its abrupt closure. Room 17 had been the epicenter of a forbidden experiment, an attempt to commune with spirits that left the lodge tainted with an otherworldly energy. Lucy's nights became a surreal dance with the paranormal. In the glow of her camera's flash, apparitions materialized, their ghostly visages revealing fragments of the lodge's tragic past. The whispers intensified, revealing the story of a misguided medium, a seance gone awry, and the spirits trapped in the limbo between worlds. Haunted by a desire to free the tormented souls, Lucy sought the guidance of a renowned paranormal investigator known for his expertise in spiritual cleansings. Together, they ventured into Room 17, armed with ancient relics and incantations to break the shackles that bound the spirits. In the heart of the room, the air crackled with spectral energy. The investigator recited incantations, and Lucy documented the ethereal spectacle. Shadows wreathed on the walls as the spirits, released from their spectral prison, ascended into the unknown. As the last echoes of the ritual faded, Room 17 fell into an eerie silence. The air felt lighter, and the oppressive energy that once clung to the sanctuary lodge dissipated. Lucy, standing in the aftermath of the supernatural event, captured the final frames of her haunting journey. The sanctuary lodge, now freed from the lingering whispers of the past, stood as a testament to the delicate balance between the living and the forgotten spirits that traverse the thin veil between worlds. Lucy, forever marked by the ethereal encounter, left the lodge with a profound respect for the stories that linger in the shadows of abandoned places. Title: The Veil Beyond the Mirror Mansion. Situated on the outskirts of a forgotten town, the Mirror Mansion stood as a cryptic testament to a bygone era. Charlotte, an antiquities enthusiast with a fascination for the mysterious, couldn't resist the allure of the mansion's elaborate architecture and its legendary Room of Reflections, a chamber rumored to reveal glimpses of the supernatural. Upon entering the mansion, Charlotte sensed an unusual energy, as if the walls themselves whispered forgotten secrets. She was assigned the enigmatic Room 9, where an ornate mirror, rumored to harbor a portal to another realm, dominated the space. As night descended, the mansion came alive with peculiar sounds. Flickering candles cast erratic shadows, and the air hummed with an otherworldly resonance. Charlotte, drawn to the mirror, saw ethereal figures moving in sync with her own reflections, as if beckoning her to unlock the mysteries held within. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Charlotte explored the mansion's archives, unearthing a tale of a once revered spiritualist who had resided in Room 9. Madame Serafina, known for her ability to commune with spirits, had vanished mysteriously during a séance gone awry, leaving behind a realm of unresolved energies. As Charlotte delved deeper into the mansion's secrets, she uncovered a series of cryptic symbols and incantations that hinted at a forgotten ritual. It became apparent that the mirror was a conduit between the living and the spectral realm, a veil beyond which secrets and spirits collided. Charlotte, undeterred by the ominous aura, decided to conduct the long-lost ritual to bridge the gap between worlds. Armed with ancient scrolls and relics, she stood before the mirror as the clock struck midnight, the mansion vibrating with a supernatural energy. As incantations echoed through the room, the mirror's surface rippled like water, and a surreal luminescence enveloped the chamber. Shadows materialized into spectral figures, and Madame Serafina's ethereal presence manifested before Charlotte. The séance unfolded like a spectral ballet, the veil between dimensions thinning with each word uttered. In a climactic crescendo, the mansion resonated with the echoes of the past, and the spirits, once bound by unresolved tales, ascended into the unknown. As dawn broke, Room 9 felt tranquil, the air cleansed of its haunted history. The mirror, once a portal to the spectral realm, now reflected only the ordinary. Charlotte, forever changed by her encounter, left the Mirror Mansion with a newfound appreciation for the veiled mysteries that linger between the realms of the living and the supernatural. Title: The Forgotten Symphony of Harmonic Hall. In the heart of a picturesque town stood Harmonic Hall, a grand concert venue that had witnessed the rise and fall of renowned musicians throughout the centuries. Amelia, a talented violinist seeking inspiration, received an invitation to perform at a private event hosted within the opulent halls of Harmonic Hall. As the night unfolded, Amelia's enchanting melodies filled the hall, resonating with the rich history embedded within its walls. The audience, shrouded in shadows, seemed to sway to an unseen rhythm, creating an atmosphere charged with an otherworldly energy. After the performance, Emilia was granted access to the secretive Chamber of Crescendos, a room rumored to hold the key to unlocking the true potential of musicians. The chamber, adorned with ancient musical manuscripts and an ornate grand piano, emanated an enchanting glow. In the silence that followed, Emilia began to play an antique violin found in the chamber. The notes echoed with an ethereal resonance, weaving a hauntingly beautiful symphony that seemed to bridge the gap between the living and the spectral realm. Unbeknownst to her, the music awakened dormant energies within Harmonic Hall. As midnight approached, the hall came alive with a surreal orchestra of ghostly instruments. Phantom musicians materialized, playing instruments long silenced by time. Emilia, caught in the midst of this spectral symphony, felt a connection to a realm beyond comprehension. Intrigued and somewhat unnerved, Emilia delved into the history of Harmonic Hall. Legend spoke of a tragic composer, Frederick Harmon, who had sought to create a masterpiece that transcended mortal understanding. His unfinished composition, said to possess the power to commune with spirits, had been hidden within the Chamber of Crescendos. Emilia, guided by an unseen force, unearthed Harmon's forgotten composition. The moment she began to play, the hall pulsed with a vibrant energy. Shadows danced, and the spirits of musicians long gone joined the spectral ensemble, turning the performance into an otherworldly crescendo. As dawn broke, the supernatural symphony faded, leaving Emilia in a room now devoid of the spectral musicians. Harmonic Hall, once a silent witness to the passage of time, had been rejuvenated by Emilia's musical communion with the beyond. Emilia left Harmonic Hall with a newfound appreciation for the harmonies that transcended the earthly realm. The forgotten symphony had become a testament to the enduring power of music and the thin veil between the living and the spectral echoes that lingered within the grandeur of Harmonic Hall.